We're playing the Cult of Sentinel Hill. So we have our characters. We have Diana Stanley, the reformed cultist.
Wendy Adams.
Reedy Young and Wendy Adams. Boom. Gain starting items. Okay. We get 25 automatic. We get a flare gun. We get a lucky cigarette case.
For your candle. For your candle.
A scalpel.
I'm gonna take that from you.
And then poison mist spell. That's going to the reformed cultist probably. Sounds like something that she would have already known.
Yeah.
You didn't get reformed that far.
Yep. All right, here you go. There's your spell. So this says.
What would be? Well, this would most likely be for agility, right? The bladed,
Yeah.
Like the bladed weapon.
Same with firearms, though. I think. I don't know.
I'll take the farm.
Okay.
That's something.
I'll do this one.
Okay.
The flare gun says place fire in a space. Okay, that's cool. So you can burn monsters to death.
Well, since you have a melee, you should probably.
Sure.
What does it say?
Sorry. I can find the star.
Nice.
Oh,
So it's like the
that's
same
nice.
thing without using
Yeah.
clues, and everybody gets one clue to start.
Yeah. You get a freebie every turn.
All right. Here we go, chat.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm going to put this up to the microphone so hopefully you can hear it.
Let us know, Sarah Bear. Let us know.
Asking questions in Dunwich does not make you popular with the locals, but too many strange things are happening for you to remain uninvolved. The herd animals that should be placid stampede themselves into a bloody mess, or vanish without warning. Unseasonable lightning storms flicker above Sentinel Hill just outside of town. Swathes of forest have been destroyed by an impossibly massive force passing through. The locals give you only dark looks in answer to your questions, but their silence is proof of a shared fear. Something unnatural is in the hills. After the sullen treatment, you're not surprised when the men come for you in the dead of night. There are too many of them for you to withstand for long, and your screams for help are ignored. With an explosion of pain, you slip into unconsciousness.
Uh-oh. We're unconscious, Sarah Bear. What do we do? All right.
She said, like, wake up.
You come to your senses in the dark. Place the dungeon cell, which is going to be one of these square ones. It's going to have a moon on it.
You
Okay.
have to look through it and find
Okay,
it.
yeah, just grab the whole stack.
Like, give me a.
Sarah says, uh-oh. So they're like divided, they're grouped. So so in the name, you'll see like a tentacle, a sun, a claw. You're looking for a moon.
Yeah, you're probably gonna be near.
It's-
I've got a little tower candle thing. Okay, I've got a moon. It says pond. Torture chamber. It says
I think it's,
dungeon
yeah.
cell.
All right, this is
Yeah.
it. It's right here. Okay, chat, I'm going to do this. Boom. Okay, so. Good. Actually, I think this map, I've played this one before. It goes up like this, I think, eventually. All right. Okay. Then place darkness in each space of the dungeon cell and torture chamber. All right, so in darkness things, you cannot do this to this with using clue tokens. You can still do your thing.
Even if I attack, that's not searching.
I'm saying that for hers, she has the...
Yeah.
So you can do that, but you can't spend clues to do it. Okay. When your eyes adjust to the gloom, you realize that you are locked in an underground dungeon. Place your investigators right here. Boom.
This is very cultish place.
Yeah, seriously, what's up?
Hey,
They found out you were
it's all part
reformed
of my
cultist.
plan.
While you gain your bearings in the dark, you find that your captors have not taken any of your possessions. You wonder how they could have been so careless, and moreover, what their plans for you might be.
So you have a secret.
A small sound alerts you to another person locked in the cell with you. When you focus, you see a man slumped against the far wall, cradling an arm close to his chest. He murmurs to you, "Not dead yet then, eh? Place a person token as indicated. This is Zebulon Whately." So it's a guy. It's this guy. The cell is locked with an impressively large padlock. Place an Explorer token here. A faint purple glow draws your attention to a table just outside the cell. Place a search token right here. You spy one door leading out of the dungeon. Place an Explorer token here. Hello? Are you crying? Eldritch, or yeah, Hanabi the Horror Edition. It's close enough. Scraps of wood and metal have been stacked to one side of the dungeon. You think you could use it to block a door should the need arise. Place a barricade token over here. The man across from you seems to come to a decision, presenting you with his hand. Zebulon Whately, for what it may be worth. The way I see it, if any of us is to survive tonight, them that caught us need to be stopped. I got a plan for that if you want to hear it. Okay, our turns. So, I will go first, and I'm going to do this exploration token. When you approach the cell bars, you see that the padlock is antiquated, and you might be able to disable it. I'm going to smash the lock. You pick up a loose stone from the cell floor and try to smash the padlock open with strength. So, what I'm doing is you're going to look at each of your stats here on the right. And so I have 5 strength. That means I roll 5 dice. I got 2 successes.
So we don't know how many.
The padlocks, yeah. So the padlock splits in 2, clinging to the dirt floor on the dungeon. Discard this Explore token.
Weak padlock.
I can move 1 space into the torture chamber, so I'm going to do that. So that's a free move for me. And then so that was 1 action. So now I'm using my second action to do this search token. The table is stained and sharp metal implements have been left arranged around a small object glowing faintly in the dark. So I'm searching it. As you approach the mysterious glow, you hear a shuffling sound from behind you. Zebulon Whately is moved here. The same sort of glow was seen around the Whately farm around the same time the trouble started. Whatever is happening up on the hill tonight is unnatural, like this bloody mess. Hope you have the stomach for it.
We know you do.
The glowing object twitches, and you count 3 twisted limbs covered in gray slime before the bile rises in your throat. And this is a will test, so I have 4 dice for that. And I got 0 successes. The thing on the table stinks of gangrenous flesh and spent saltpeter. I suffer 1 face down horror. So, this is how you count your damage and stuff. So this is your sanity and this is your health. You're going to take cards and they represent, like, so I'm at 4 sanity now. And face down means nothing really happens, but if it says like face up or suffer 1 horror, you're actually going to draw the card face up and do what it says. It might add more horror or it might do nothing, but you never know.
Do another roll test or something.
Yeah. All right, so that's my 2 actions. Oh, I'm not done. The glow fades when you scatter everything on the bloody table to the floor. Some poor animal was flayed here for a foul purpose. Maybe it has something to do with the plan Zebulon spoke of. Gain the forensic evidence unique item, and then discard the search token. Okay, so I still technically succeeded. I got hurt for it.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the forensic evidence. Okay.
You want to go?
With the gruesome evidence in your hand, Zebulon uses his good hand to cover his mouth and nose. What a stench. I hope the rest of old Whately experiment ain't quite so unpleasant. Alright, so I'm done.
Well, what's there for me to do? Walk into that room
You can
and-
talk to him or walk in and explore.
Accurate.
Can Can I explore the room I'm in?
No, that's only explorers are only these tokens.
Yeah, so it's like it opens up the rest of them.
I guess walk in and explore.
Okay. From beneath the door, you can see flickering torchlight. The opening door reveals a dark tunnel and a robed man standing guard. Discard the Explorer token and place darkness tokens in each space of the dungeon cave.
Something like that.
The man points one gnarled finger at you, screeching, "The test subjects are escaping!" You notice a silver glyph on the back of his hand flashing in the torchlight. Spawn a dark druid.
What are you doing, monsters?
Hey, I got poison mist.
Yeah.
You can just poison them.
Such a cultist thing to do.
So these dudes. I don't think it's these guys. Nope. Nope. There he is. Okay. Alright. What is this guy supposed to look like? A person, sort of. Okay, this is the Dark Druid. Looks suspiciously like Kristina's character.
She's a traitor.
I already disclosed that information.
A metal ring in the wall holds a large torch, providing a light in the tunnel. Place the torch common item as indicated. So...
There's just a torch on the floor.
yeah. So the torch is right here. Yeah, girl. You like that? Alright. So this is a light source. So whenever you have the torch with a light source, it means you ignore darkness tokens. So when you pick that up, that's a good thing. There's a strange pattern on the dirt floor of the tunnel. Place a search token over here. And then the tunnel slopes up to a door set in the rock wall. However, the door appears to have no handle. Place an Explorer token over here. Alright, and then for free, Kristina, you can move into the space. One space into that room if you want to.
Is it worth it if there's a monster in there?
You've used up 2 actions already? Probably not.
So I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Alright. Lance's turn.
This is the health.
His health is... It's on here.
Oh.
6. He's got 6 health.
6, okay. And then does this mean each success does 2 damage?
No, not necessarily. That'll be like the base damage. So it'll say do the weapons damage plus your test result sometimes, or it'll just say it depends on the weapon.
I don't know if I want to move in here and attack or question him. Because it'll move in with us.
Yeah, it probably will. I think it'll be fine either way. Can you even talk to this guy? Let's see. Yeah, you can.
Alright, I'll move and talk to him.
Okay. Alright, so you're saying, what is your plan? Smiling, Zebulon begins to explain. See, that cult that formed in Dunwich is led by a relative of mine, and old Whately is a bit mad. He wants to call up powers but need to stay buried. He set up the whole of Sentinel Hill for the experiment scheduled tonight. If we can escape this hole, then we can stop his latest experiment before something awful happens. It ought not to be too hard, and I can follow behind even with my injuries. That is, if you think you can manage it, gain 2 clues. Alright.
So I have another move I can do. Should I barricade the door?
No, it's not a move. That's an action still.
Oh, then I'll stop.
Alright.
Yeah.
So now our turns are over, so I'm ending the investigator phase. Mythos phase. With the thunder of wings, dozens of birds take suddenly to the air, no immediate effect. Okay. The Dark Druid moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. Then it attacks the investigator in the space with the lowest agility. So my agility is 4.
I got 5.
Okay, so it's me or Kristina.
Roll a dice to see who.
No, I'll just take it. It's fine.
Okay.
All right, so it's attacking me. The Druid seems impossibly strong despite a slender frame. Strength, 2 successes needed. So the way that tests work, Kristina, it'll either say, like if you're looking on the app, it'll say strength and then a colon or semicolon with a number. That means in order to pass, I have to get that number. Otherwise, it'll just say strength. Like, so it'll say like take 3 damage, strength negates or something. Then you roll, and each success will get rid of 1. So if you get 2, then you get rid of 2 of that damage, but you still take the 3rd. So I have to get 2 successes for this test, which I did not get, unfortunately. So I fail that. If you fail, the Druid pins you down and starts carving sinister shapes into your skin with a talon-like fingernail. And I take 2 damage, and it's face up.
Both of them, or the last one?
No, both. It's both. All right, so this one says, I cannot move a barricade. And then this one says, drop 1 random item. Okay. I guess technically that's an item. I guess not really. I don't know. We'll do it.
We can always pick that back up.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so I'm dropping this. The flare gun. All right. And then this one gets flipped. It says flip it face down. All right. Each investigator has to resolve a horror check against the monster within range with the highest horror rating. So if you're looking on this, I think this top number is its horror rating, but either way, it's only 1 monster anyway. So we're all resolving a test against this. The drone of 10,000 locusts echoes from the Druid's open mouth. Will 2 successes. So I'm going to go first.
So use the will for this now.
Okay, so I pass that, so nothing happens to me. Or I'll read that. So if it says if you pass, you ignore the improbable phenomenon. If you fail, the drone grows, following you everywhere, echoing from everything, except for 1 horror. So that I'm done. So go ahead, Kristina. You can roll.
Yeah, so you're using will.
Oh my god.
So you roll 2.
You're
so
dead.
Get them both?
You have to get to you.
Nope.
Rip. So you take 1 horror. So this is face up. So you'll flip it.
Yeah. See what it says.
Oh, your heart races and your breath catches in your throat. Resolve immediately. No additional effect. Flip this card face down.
Yep. So that's one of the nothing happens. That's good.
But I can't
Right.
do that.
Nope.
So I get 1.
This guy is too scary.
Discard 1 clue, then flip face down.
All right. All right. So that's it. And the Mythos phase. So now it's our turn again.
I'll attack him.
Okay.
With the fire. I guess twice.
Yep. Okay. So when you're doing, so you can see it, Kristina. So you'll click this button here, and it brings up all the monsters. So we're fighting this Druid. It shows its health up here, and then you can attack or evade. So if you ever want to leave this space with a monster in it, you have to do an evade action. But we're doing an attack here, and then you're attacking with a firearm.
Yes.
Okay. So it says you take careful aim and squeeze off a single shot. Observation. 2 successes.
That's still 4. So we got the 2 successes.
Okay.
And then
So if you pass, the shot bursts through your foe, blood and lead exiting on the other side. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus your test result.
okay, so I should use this to make that. So I have 3.
What does it say?
To make a vertical search to a success while attacking with
Yeah.
this card.
Yep.
So that's why it's 2 plus 3. So
Yep.
5.
So 5 damage to it. Okay.
And so I'll do that again.
All right.
So
You bring your weapon to bear and fire off a pair of shots in quick succession. Agility. 2 successes.
all 5.
Nice.
Destroyed him.
Okay. If you pass, your foe jerks. At each impact, the monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage. So it would just be 2 this time. But either way, he's still dead. All right. As the robed figure falls with a scream, the silver on his hand seems to writhe and explode in a spray of bright red. Something shiny clinks to the floor next to the cult member, who dissolves into a foul puddle of tarry black. Place the silver key unique item in the Dark Druid's space.
Where's that?
It'll be the green deck. What? It's a unique item, right? Hello?
What's it called?
Silver key. Yeah, it's not in here.
It's this. Oh, it was in the wrong.
Okay, yeah. So it's just on that space.
Alright.
Alright, so that's that. So that's Lance's turn.
Yeah, so one of y'all can go now.
Yep.
Are those okay to be in there?
Yeah, that's fine. There are just a couple common items that are double-sided.
Kristina wants to get the key.
Wow. Do it. So that's one action, is grabbing the key.
Can you talk to the other guy, or do you want to go grab the torch? Or?
I don't think you can talk to him anymore. Oh, you can. You can say, is your arm all right?
That's
or
how you get more clues.
What is the experiment meant to do?
Okay, I'll talk to the guy.
Oh, wow. You're going to try to...
Can I kill
You're
you?
gonna yeah. Zebulon is slumped against the wall, cradling one arm to his chest and watching you expectantly. You can say, is your arm all right? Or what is the experiment meant to do?
What is the experiment meant to do?
Well, Old Whately has always had a fascination with making animals bigger and wilder, but nature will only allow so much. Then something changed, and suddenly Old Whately could make any kind of monster you could dream up. The experiment tonight is meant to reach beyond the natural and bring something truly awful into this world. Gain 2 clues. Alright, so that's your 2 actions. So I am going to re-pick up this flare gun as 1, and I'll actually finish talking to you. We'll take our time leaving here. Alright, so I'm going to say, is your arm alright? Zebulon guffaws. You ought not to worry about me. The years made me tougher than you, no doubt. And besides, here the old man lowers his voice to a growl. If a Whately is going to mess with what lies beyond, I figure a Whately has to be the one to put it right again, too. Okay, so I'm done. Alright, the Mythos event affects the investigator with the lowest sanity. So I'm at 4.
It's 7.
So it's probably me, yeah.
She's at 5, yeah.
Okay. You suddenly become aware of an invisible presence closing in on you. Will, 2 successes.
All sorts of bad stuff's happening to you.
I whiffed. If you fail, you feel a wet limb shove you aside, suffer 1 face down damage and 1 face down horror.
Wow, I give you both.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Done. All right.
I want to get the torch because I don't have any. I don't have one.
Okay.
So I'll move, pick this up. That interrupted my initial move, and then I'll move here.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to go next and move and search, and then Kristina can move and explore because you probably need the key to do it.
Yep.
She's like, what if I don't want to? What if I don't
Yep.
want to?
The dark streaks on the floor seem to be a pattern of burns. Search item. The search smells of saltpeter lingers around the burns on the tunnel floor. Beneath the burns, you unearth a strange idol made of black stones, smoothed into bulbous orbs. Something about the strange idol sharpens your mind, even as it crumbles to dust. Become focused, then discard this search token. Okay. So that's a condition. Okay. I got him. Alright. So with focused, I get to discard this card to convert all search to stars. Alright, Kristina?
So I'll move into that here and explore.
Okay.
We gotta find out what's next.
The door has a glowing silver glyph on it depicting a key. You can explore only if you have the silver key unique item.
Good thing I have the key.
Wow, convenient. The cool air night is welcome after the dank underground. You recognize your surroundings and gather that you have been imprisoned in the hills outside of Dunwich. Discard this Explore token and place the cave entrance, barn, and scarecrow tiles, and a door is indicated. So I think one of them's there's 2 squares, and then one of the little ones. They all have moons.
Rooftop? No.
Here's what they look like, sort of.
Well, one of them is a 2 or a 2.
Yeah.
It says yard 1, but I don't see a moon.
You're looking for cave entrance, barn, and scarecrow.
I think they're all.
This isn't it. That's not it.
I don't have it.
I got a hilltop, a ritual site, old orchard, and marshlands for the moons. Those are the only moons I have. Probably like a bunch of those small ones.
Oh, you know what? I think one of them's this giant 6-1.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. This is the barnyard. The barn. Okay, I have that one. So yeah, it's 2 2s.
They're all ground or moons.
Yeah.
Spruce Grove, Riverbend, Scarecrow.
Scarecrow's one of them.
Scarecrow's one, yeah. This one's
And
up
then
here.
That looks like this one, right? I know that's not it.
The other one is
Cave entrance.
cave entrance. It should be like
Oh,
with
I got
Kristina's
it.
stack, because I have them all sorted
Yeah.
by. Yeah, that's right.
So that goes away now.
All right.
Oh, that's great.
Across from the tunnel mouth is an impressive silver maple, which has something carved into its trunk. Place a search token right here. In the far field, something has knocked over a scarecrow, and a flock of small brown birds are circling overhead. Place a search token up in that space there. Yep. With a harsh braying, a fusion of animal and man prowls around the corner of the barn. Spawn a goat spawn is indicated. That sounds
So
lovely.
there's a goat monster.
You don't remember him? I thought you were best friends.
Yeah.
Oh, my pet.
Yeah,
My
he's your
pet
pet
goat.
Your pet goat. He's trying to find you, Kristina.
Pet goat person, though. Okay. It's also a part person, so they're up there.
They hurt your goat friend.
A large barn stands ramshackle in the starlight. Place explore tokens on both ends. So there's the actual door here, and then there's like another door right here. The stars above fail to illuminate more than your immediate surroundings. Place a sight token right here. So with sight tokens, Kristina, when you enter into this space, you will automatically see anything over here.
Okay. And there's another one like here.
Yep, it's right here.
Yeah.
I think it was on both of those.
Yeah.
You may move one space into the explored area, so that's you, Kristina. You can move
Can I
one.
go forward?
Yeah. All right, and that's everyone's turn then, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Zebulon pushes out of the dungeon behind you, breathing deeply in the cool night. So he's in. Yep.
Go person.
Good job getting us out of there. We ought to move fast to find the rest of the experiment and destroy it before old Whately realizes we escaped.
So.
All right, that's it.
Zebulon.
He's a related. He said he's
Whitley,
related.
And there's Whitley. Okay, there's old Whitley.
Yeah. Okay.
That's everything.
Yep.
You know, it's the Mythos face or whatever.
So we can talk to him again. He's got 2 new things to say, apparently. The low growl is the only warning of the wild dog's approach. This Mythos event affects the investigator in an outdoor space with the lowest observation. So that's just Kristina.
You are out there.
Yep.
Your observation is 4, so that's pretty good.
The mongrel is on you before you even see it, and its slavering jaws clamp first around your leg, then the arm you raise to protect yourself. One good kick sends it away yelping, but your injuries remain. Suffer 2 damage with strength +1 negates.
So you need to roll at least 2 successes on strength to not take the
So
damage.
then I only roll 3 dice.
Yeah.
But she's rolling observation, right?
No, it's strength.
Oh, okay, never mind. So now
I
there's
got a
this,
star,
but you
but
can
I
use
have
one.
this that says once per round you can convert this to a star.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
So then I succeed.
Yep, so no damage.
Nice.
The goat spawn moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. So it's just going into Kristina's space. Alright. Then it attacks the investigator in its space with the highest influence. So it's attacking you. The creature scratches itself thoroughly, releasing a cloud of dirt and debris. A strange smell wafts around you, and you find yourself wanting to stomp and howl in a wild dance. Suffer 2 face-down horror, will negates.
So you roll.
2 dice.
So you need to get both of these.
Only got 1.
Okay, so you're going to suffer 1 horror face down. If you suffer 1 or more horror, you succumb to impulse and join the creature in a raucous jig. Become dazed and stunned. Wow.
It was just happy to see me, so I joined in on the fun.
Makes sense.
Don't flip those over.
Yeah. What do they
They're
do?
face up.
Yeah. That's just their effects.
I can't spend clues to convert dice results or perform additional puzzle steps. At the end of my turn, I discard that. I can't perform more than a single action during my turn.
Okay. Each investigator resolves a horror check against the monster within range with the highest horror rating. So it's just Kristina because we're both inside and the door blocks range.
So now you roll another will.
Well, it'll be different.
Or,
The creature barks a harsh, braying laughter that fills the air with malice and cruelty. You find yourself eager to laugh along, though your conscious mind cannot find the humor here. Flip 3 horror face up. So you just flip your 1. Or you have 2?
Yeah, she has 2.
It says if you would suffer 2 or more horror, suffer 1 fewer instead. So I just flip 1.
No, this is different. It's just flipping them. It's not. You're not suffering any new ones.
Oh.
So you just read their effects again.
You cannot improve any skill. No additional effect. Flip this card face down.
Okay, so do that. So when you improve, sometimes cards will let you do get these, and it makes your abilities better. So that's what that other one's saying. All right, so that's it. All right.
Okay.
I say Kristina softens this dude up with her 1 action.
With my poison mist.
Yes.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, it's got 3 damage, 3 base damage.
It has 6 health, so
You can definitely.
you can do this.
Get like
We
half
believe in you.
Yeah.
So how do I know how many dice I roll?
It'll tell you on the
Yeah,
app.
it'll
So
say
you're
that.
attacking. So you'll hit attack on here, and you're attacking with a spell. You struggle to pronounce the blasphemous phrase, arcane words twisting your tongue, lore. 2 successes.
Roll all of them dice.
Nice.
2 successes.
So 2 successes. If you pass, some primordial instinct guides your speech. The monster suffers damage equal to the spell's damage plus your test result.
So you can use.
3 plus 2.
Yep.
Yeah, you can
And if you
use
use a clue,
clues.
you can make more successes.
Yeah, you can make it a 6, which would. Or
Which
Is that
7,
how
which
much
would
life
kill it.
that?
It has 6 health. Yeah.
So fine, I'll spend a clue, get rid of it.
So that's a success now.
Okay.
6. Ball.
Okay. And then you're gonna flip your spell.
Over.
Yeah.
The spell grows too large for your casting and you barely manage to control it. Each other monster in your space or an adjacent space suffers 1 damage. Then discard this card and gain another poison mist spell.
Nice. That would have been solid if there were more monsters.
Was there just a discard pile?
Yeah, just throw it right there. Yep. So the back of this will be different. The main spell itself is the same, but...
Alright, so that was your 1.
Oh, wait. Technically, she couldn't do that.
Why not?
You can attack a monster in an adjacent space with this card. Not your space. That's fine, though. It's too late. It's too late. The abomination collapses into a black puddle of ooze, and its stench somehow becomes even more acrid. The death of this creature reminds you of the guard in the dungeon. Gathering a sample of this black substance could shed more light on old Whately's experiment. Place this circumstantial evidence unique item on the goat spawn space. Okay, here we go. Circumstantial evidence. Alright, so that's Kristina's one turn. So now you can discard your card that does your. I think it's your stun card that does that.
Or whatever, if that says
Or
at the end of your turn.
Both of these say at the end of your turn, discard these cards.
Okay, so you're done. Yep. All right. So, I can move 3 spaces.
So you can go like 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then explore.
And then move in for free and then have another move.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'll actually go up here. That way, because you can actually go 2 and search, and then Kristina can pick that up later.
Yeah. And talk to him or whatever.
Yep. Okay, so I'm searching up at the top. The field might have once held crops, but now the rotted scarecrow is face down in overgrown weeds. A circle of whippoorwills circling overhead looks hungry. The wide-eyed birds dive at you while you try to free what looks like a useful tool from beneath the scarecrow agility. I'm going to spend a clue and see if this helps at all. It probably
it's just
won't.
Dodging little birds.
It probably won't. Yeah, okay.
Just set fire to the field.
The birds attacking your eyes and hands drive you back for now. Dang it. Did nothing. So I'm done.
Alright, so I'll move here and then explore.
The barn door is solid but not latched. You push open the barn to reveal heavy shadows within, place darkness tokens in each space of the barn, and discard any explore tokens leading to it.
But I have a torch, so
Yep.
it won't bother me so much. Yes, okay. Already set it to the fire.
Alright. The wooden floorboards look worse for wear under a pile of hay bales. There's a search token here. In the back of the barn, an old forge still has some smoke rising from the hearth. A weak violet light has replaced the normal warm glow from the dying coals. Place a search token over here. You can move 1 space in. Okay. And that's it. So that's everyone then, right?
Oh, Kristina.
I didn't
She attacked. Her
Oh, yeah.
her totally legal attack.
Well, hey, you told me to do
I know.
it.
This Mythos event affects the investigator in an outdoor space with the highest lore. So that's definitely Kristina.
5.
Squinting into the night, you are able to discern a faint warping of the air before you. Suddenly, the air solidifies into a writhing mass of tentacles as large as the house. One pale limb flings you into a nearby tree, but just as abruptly as the abomination appeared, it fades into starlight. Suffer 2 face-down damage and 2 face-down horror will negates.
Roll your 2 wheel, babe.
There you go. You got this. Ooh, you could spend 1.
Or you could just use this. It's once per round.
Fine, I'll use this first.
Okay, so you can choose. So you're suffering 2 of something, but you can choose.
I'll do the 2 horror, so I only
You can
take
also
1.
mix them.
Well, my skill lets me change 1.
Oh,
If I
okay.
do 2 horror, I only take 1, so it's worth it to do that.
Boom.
And is that up or down?
Face down.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. I'll investigate this.
Deep gouges in the barn floor reveal damp earth beneath. The ragged gouges in the wood planks are large enough to have been made by a plow, but they are coated with a thick gray slime that smells of rotting flesh. Suffer 1 face down horror and gain 2 clues. That's it.
There's no roll to get.
Nope.
Okay. Alrighty, so there's that, and then I'll move 2 to the.
Okay. I'm going to try to attempt my search again. Okay. Agility test again. Here we go. Wow.
I'm very agile.
I'm going to use my focused ability. I can
Make
discard
them
this
all-
card to convert all search tokens to successes.
That's pretty
So-
OP, especially if you're attacking, or is it just at any time? Oh yeah, so you can do
Boom.
like do some massive damage on a monster.
So I get 4 successes this time.
It doesn't work.
Using one arm to wave the screaming whippoorwills away, you pull a heavy pickaxe from beneath the straw-stuffed guard. Gain the pickaxe common item.
All that for a pickaxe.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weapon. I'm going to hit some people with it.
Hit something a space away.
And then take your space.
All right, good to go.
So let's
Yeah, it's gone. All right, so that's my one action.
so far away.
And then I'm going to...
Don't work either.
I'm actually going to go 1, 2, 3, and that's actually going to let us reveal this space.
Or anything connected to both of those.
Yeah. All right. On the wind, you hear splashing water and the creaking of old wood. An investigator in the barnyard can reveal the adjacent area. So, another building in disrepair looms over the forest. Wind whistling through gaps in the wooden walls. Discard the site token and place the water wheel tile. It's the other 6th one, I think. It's this one here. There we go. All right. From the clear sky comes a slash of lightning, splitting the rickety water wheel away from the building. While the thunder rolls away, the wheel crashes into the river, shedding embers into the dry leaves and surrounding trees. Place fire as indicated. Someone has left a gun leaning against the wall of the building. Place a search token over here. The old watermill looks like it was recently in use. Light flickering through the gaps of the derelict walls. Place explore tokens on the doors. Alright, so that's it. Now Kristina's turn.
You can move.
No, it's not an explore.
Well, then you only did one action. So what's your second?
I searched.
No, he searched here and then he moved.
I did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You
Yep.
failed the first
So
time. Okay.
I picked this up.
Okay.
Evidence.
I might want to talk to him, so you have more clues for will stuff later.
Okay, I'll talk to.
Or
what's
not.
his name?
Yeah.
Zebulon Wiley.
So you can say, so Zebulon stands gazing at the stars, ignoring all else around him. You know, this sky ain't right. I should have known that something like this would happen with stars like those. You can say, it's dangerous out here, Zebulon, or what are you looking at? I don't know if these are going to be useful. I mean, you'll get clues out of it probably, but...
What are you looking at?
Zebulon glares at you. Can't you listen? I grew up in these hills, but I never saw stars like this. I suppose you see nothing wrong. You examine the sky, but the stars appear as they always do. Even if they do seem unnaturally close, gain 1 clue. That's it.
So are those my 2?
Yep. The fire spreads out of control. Place a fire in a space adjacent to the space containing fire. So it's just 1. A senseless chatter rises, filling not just the air, but Wendy Adams' mind. Wendy Adams suffers 2 horror. Will plus 1 negates.
4 dice. I roll 2 successes.
Okay, so you're good.
Okay.
A cult member bearing a silver glyph on their hand melts out of the dark forest, spawn a dark druid in Kristina's space. Oh no, another one of Kristina's friends.
Right?
Now you need to move out of the space and then use this. See, they're coming after you. That's because this is all because
It's not
of you.
part of my
The
plan.
dark druid moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. Then it attacks the investigator attacks you. The figure gestures, the dark shapes, tree limbs, or shadowy tentacles batter you from all sides, vanishing as quickly as they appeared. Suffer 2 damage, agility minus 1 negates.
So I get 3 dice.
And each success will get rid of 1.
2 successes.
Okay, so you don't suffer anything.
Oh, nice.
Each investigator resolves a horror check against the monster within range with the highest horror rating. So that's actually going to just be me and Kristina. The druid deliberately plucks a single hair from a lifelike doll and eats it. Observation, 2 successes. So I'm rolling 3. I got 3 successes. If you pass, you see that the doll has nothing to do with you. All right.
Your observation's
So
4. Yeah.
2 successes.
Done. All right. And that's it.
I will investigate that clue on MySpace.
So instead of coming to help me kill this
Oh, well.
druid, you're gonna investigate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, well, I couldn't do anything this turn anyway.
Is it? I thought I had my phone. Okay, hold on. Keep it going. You guys can do your stuff. I'm gonna use agility and go to these fires and get rid of them. That's my plan.
So we should deliberate. What should we do? How will we kill Chris?
Well, I'm gonna try to get rid of that druid during my turn.
Because like to leave, you have to do a special action to leave the space without him like being able to hit you, and then you can do that back, which assumedly you'll use lore again. Hopefully it won't be will. That'd be
So
terrible.
to get out of the space, I have to use a special action. I can't just.
It uses the same action. It's a move action. You just have to roll to make sure he doesn't hit you on your way out of the space, because you're like back's turned to him, kind of thing. The evasion.
Couldn't do your search.
Oh. I don't know. How about I let you attack? I'll let you go first. You attack it, do your thing to attack, and then depending on how well it goes, I'll come back and like to try to help you the next time. Or it come to me and attack me. I'll probably be best.
No, she's got this.
Yeah. So she'll have to do an evade action to get out, to then use this to attack back in.
Yeah. That's fine though.
I'll let you go ahead and do that.
That'll be easy.
So I guess I'd want to move to this space.
Yeah, well, that would
Well,
Either
I
one.
would
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah,
end
yeah,
up
yeah. That's
with
probably
that.
better.
Yeah, you don't have to waste an action later.
So then.
Okay, so you're doing an evade action before you move, technically.
Okay. I'm evading.
A murder of phantom crows falls upon you as you struggle to leave. Suffer 2 damage. Lore negates.
5 lore. Yeah, 1.
So you suffer 1 damage. Face up.
Only flesh wound, resolve immediately. No.
Wait, do you have the ability? No, dang it. I was gonna say if you suffer no damage, you recognize the assault is an illusion. Flip 1 for horror face down. Dang.
No additional effect. Flip this card face down.
Okay, so now you can move out. You're good.
That's 1.
And then.
Now, does she still have an extra move, or is it just evade just a 1 space thing?
That is so you could move 1 more.
Okay, so she could technically move another space after you kill the thing, or whatever.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna try to attack it right
All right.
now.
Yeah.
This dude only has 4 health. He's easy. Okay.
Okay.
Easy sauce. All right. Attack with a spell. You try to sound your way through the alien words. Lore 2 successes. Wow.
No successes.
0. If you fail? If you fail, your approximation of the words yield no effect. Then flip the spell face the other way.
The fog forms a hungry face that hunts your enemies. Suffer 1 horror, then each other monster in your space or in an adjacent space suffers 2 damage.
Wow, you still almost killed it.
Still got it.
But you 1 face down horror or?
Just as 1 horror.
Okay, so it's face up. You're almost dead, FYI.
You breathe deeply, but it fails to restore your calm. You feel as if the slightest thing will push you over the edge. Keep face up. Roll one fewer die while resolving a test.
Wow.
I don't like this card.
Will is already at 1 now.
Yeah, you're about to die.
You're at 4, 6. Man.
I have what, 2 will?
Oh, now you have 1 will.
Even though
I'm saying like
6?
the dice. I mean, to resolve dice later.
So then I need another poison mist.
All right. I'm going to run away from you.
Oh, how nice.
No problem. I'm going to extinguish fire. And I want to make sure I'm doing this right. I think it's you roll agility, and then I get to any space I move into loses its fire. Fire, okay. As an action, an investigator may attempt to extinguish the flames by testing agility. For each success result you roll, you can discard fire from your space or a space you move into later during the round.
And then that's an action.
Yep, so I'm testing agility, which is 4. I need 4 dice. Okay, I don't have any clues. No, I wanted to get rid of both of them. Okay, well, I guess I'm just moving 2 spaces.
Well, you could do, and then move out, so that way the fire doesn't hit you next time.
It doesn't matter. I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
This is the wrong token. Okay.
It's a gun. We want to keep that.
So that's done. Actually, I am going to do that. Go in here. All right. So I am done.
Then I need to do my
search.
That clue. Yeah. That way we're done with that area.
The hearth in the barn has a violet glow emanating from beneath its coals. You lift a rusting poker and use it to rummage under the dying coals in the hearth. However, the rough iron starts to glow unnaturally hot beneath your fingers. Strength test. One, okay.
I get burned.
The iron heats quickly under your grip, and the smoke rising from the hearth starts to smell like cooking meat. Suffer 1 face-down damage and 1 face-down horror. Though the iron poker is hot enough to sear your hand, you manage to unearth the slate only scorched a little. The soft stone has etchings on both sides detailing the Whately family lineage and noting breeding patterns for other beasts. Gain the old journal unique item and 1 clue. Okay.
Give people some clues.
Zebulon pushes into the barn and sticks his injured arm into the slack tub full of water with a hiss of pain. Moves Zebulon Whately. Yep.
Guess I'm talking to him now.
After soaking his arm, Zebulon crows into the night. Whately, you wicked old rat, your experiment is coming down tonight.
Or is it?
Or is it? Okay, so that's everyone then, right?
Yeah.
The fire spreads out of control. Place a fire space or fire token in here again. The Mythos event affects the investigator in an outdoor space with the highest observation. So I have 3.
Okay, 4.
Okay, so
And I'm inside,
so it's Kristina. Good. She's gonna die.
Not good.
In the wan starlight, you see the trees part, splintering and bowing away from nothing. There's nothing there. Suffer 3 face down horror. Will +1 negates.
You get to roll 2 dice. Because this will, you have a -1 and it's a +1. 2 successes, finally! Yes!
You still suffer 1.
Is face up or down?
Face down.
Well, she's at 5 now, right?
Yep, she's gonna die.
So your next one, you'll get an insane card or something.
The Dark Druid moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator.
Oh, look. It's
Who could it be? It's attacking you. The Druid reaches out and grips your wrist, and you feel a sharp sting. Laughing, the Druid drops a venomous snake at your feet. You have been poisoned. Suffer 3 face-down damage. Strength -1 negates.
So 2 dice.
Nice. You're so good at rolling 2 dice.
And then
doesn't it roll
-1.
1 fewer, so I only roll 1 dice.
So you should have only rolled 1 last time then.
No,
Oh, no,
it was
okay.
Because it was
+1.
+1.
Okay.
-1.
Hey, one success.
2 face down damage. There you go.
These people are after you, cultist.
All right. Each investigator resolves a horror check against the monster within range. That's still technically me, I think. Nope, maybe not.
It's supposed to be line of sight then.
Yeah. Hold on. I
would say if it's not divided, then you still do one.
Yeah, I think so.
Do we get out our lasers?
Exactly. You have walls for this game.
Oh, it's up to 3 spaces away.
Oh, so there's only 3 spaces.
1, 2. I'm not in range. Wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm not in range.
Okay, so you roll.
So it's just Kristina. Don't die, okay?
Another dice?
Wait, you gotta see.
It could be who knows what.
I thought I dodged it and then it was saying to other
This
players.
is a different. Nope, this one's different. The
This
figure
is lore.
cavorts and capers a savage and unsettling dance to music that comes from nowhere. Lore, 2 successes.
Okay, you got 5 dice here. Or 4 dice.
You can do this. We believe in you. Wow.
What?
You got 1.
You're dead. If you fail, your revulsion causes you to stumble blindly into a solid surface, suffer 1 face down damage, and 1 horror.
So you take 1 damage, face down damage. It's an up.
Yep.
What is it? Face down?
Face up.
So face up, you
horror.
resolve it, then we do something else.
Your heart races and your breath catches in your throat. No additional effect. Flip this card face down.
Okay, now just give me all of those. All of them.
these? Even the ones face up?
Yes. So you're insane. That's what happens. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go through this deck of cards that say insane. And on the bottom, right here, so like you could have used this one, you're going to look for one that says 1+, 2+, or 3+. That's basically how many players there are. So just flip 1 face up, or like don't show us though. And that's going to be your new winning condition.
Even if.
So now you can literally throw the
so
game.
if it says +1.
Like 1+, then you're good.
Yeah, that's 1 player up to everybody.
Yeah.
We'll keep that.
Yeah, so you read that. That's secret for you. And you don't tell us what it says.
Smiling, insane person.
Okay.
So now this all reset.
Yeah, so you keep your damage. And if you get to 8 damage, you do something similar, but you become wounded.
So
And it basically makes you can only do like 1 action, but you're still not dead yet. You're just insane.
Okay.
Hey, Sarah Bear. Kristina's insane. We all knew it was going to happen. All
It's
right.
that cultist.
Yep. Okay.
Can I read this?
Let me see if there's anything in the back. Nope.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do my agility thing real quick again. I'm going to get rid of this fire this time, okay? I'm going to do my best.
No, you don't even have any clues.
Well, you could try it again, but then you can't. Well, you couldn't.
Nope,
move it.
I'm just going to go here now. And do this.
Well, doesn't the fire go inside now?
It will. But I mean,
It spreads to 4 places now.
Yep, that's happening.
Oh,
You should just put out the fire.
I can't.
can
If I
try.
test it again, I can't move.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting hurt by fire.
It's
right?
nothing. No, that's fine. That's no
Nothing
big deal.
compared to getting bit by a snake.
Yeah, you should have avoided that. All right. You can hear the lapping of water from this direction. An investigator in the barnyard can reveal this area. Okay. A low meadow in the forest has filled with water to form a marshland. Surface rippling in the dark in the night. Okay, we need to like slide. Actually, can you just turn the camera this way?
We can slide it this way a little bit, right? Toward me.
I don't know how much I have to turn it.
Hold on. Let's just do this.
That's pretty good. I think that's good. It was like that because the water connects.
Yep.
Is that it?
And then the spruce grove is a 2.
A 2 square piece.
I don't think those were the moons.
It's gotta be one of these.
Was it a moon or is it?
Yeah, it's a moon.
Spruce Grove.
It's at the end where I'm moving these out of the way. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. A watertight pack has been abandoned on the riverbank. Place a search token as indicated. Violet light waves and glints from beneath the water on the far side of the wetland. Place a search token as indicated. Black ooze is floating on the water beneath a stunted birch tree, and a low branch on the tree is an abandoned book. Place the medical textbook common item. So this says, as an action, you or another investigator within range can discard 1 face down damage. So that's here. A swathe of trees has been bent or broken, leaving a trail of destruction through the woods. Place a search token here. And then the ground slopes steadily higher in this direction. Place a sight token as indicated. Alright. So that's my turn.
I want to back out of the space and attack this person again.
Alright.
So,
You can also just punch it if you want.
is that more effective than...
No, it'll probably only do like 1 damage or something.
I'll get your strength, probably strength or
Can
agility.
I punch it and then punch it again?
You can actually, yes.
Okay, then
Because it's
I'm
only
gonna
down to
do
2
that.
attack, 2 health, yeah. Like, actually, you're gonna stab it with your knife, but it only counts as a punch.
I'm gonna set its ropes on.
Okay, you're attacking.
Sure.
Well, what's your strength?
2.
Oh yeah, now I want to be.
Well, wait, no,
Yeah,
it's
up
3
back up to
because I
3 now.
lost the card.
Yeah, yeah,
So
okay.
that's one.
Attack unarmed.
Just remember whatever your card says.
You are certain that if you can drive the pain of your injuries from your mind, you will last long enough to strike back. Will, 2 successes.
Will
Gosh.
2.
You got this.
And then
Oh,
I'll use
woo.
one of these.
If you pass an opening comes mercifully soon, and you throw your weight behind a vicious elbow, the monster suffers 2 damage.
Boom, it's
Get
dead.
rid of it.
Nice.
So then I can
Yep.
do this.
Wait a minute.
It was, she didn't move, she just attacked it.
Oh yeah, I used my one action to.
I went
punch it.
first, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so the bark of this maple has been carved to convey some meaning, but the symbols do not look familiar. Alright. The carving is reminiscent of an opening door, but while you examine it, your mind is grabbed by some other power will test.
So roll 2 dice for your will. You can use
I would make it. It's you don't know how many you need.
Yeah.
So then I'll use this.
Okay, so you're at 2. The pattern suddenly makes sense, and you know the carving was meant to unlock human potential, suffer 1 face down horror, and gain the Feed the Mind spell.
So I get another spell.
Yep. That one I think you could probably be in the same space
You or
for.
another investigator within range become focused, then flip this card.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't do it immediately. though.
No, it's only when you use the spell. Alright.
I'll interview the dude.
You could also not do that. I lied. Nope, you cannot make it there. I was going to say you could move 3 spaces, but you'd have to move 3 spaces.
Yeah, I don't have that
Okay.
thing, so I'll talk to him.
Alright, so you could say, why did the cult capture you, or why is that dungeon here?
Since I'll talk to him twice, I'll just do
I don't think talking to this dude's going to give you us that much info. I think it's literally, he's just like a clue bank.
Well, you know, I mean, you already have enough clues, so you should just run somewhere.
I'll go to that question mark then.
This
well,
one?
no, that's gonna be the fire next, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to try to extinguish some again.
But as soon as the fire will get before you can extinguish, right?
What was that?
You already did your turn, so he's saying.
Yeah, but you're not going to take
that-
damage for it until it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do the question mark.
Because, like, alright, let me see this real quick. Again. Oh, you don't even have to worry about it that much. If it says if one or more spaces contains fire, place one fire token in a space adjacent to a space that contains fire. It's just one. We're just moving one, putting one fire token on.
Oh, so it doesn't.
It's not everywhere now.
It's not every adjacent space.
It's just one.
Oh, okay. So we choose where it goes to. Okay, so Gabe, put the question mark over there by me then.
I mean, moving
1, 2, and then look at that.
Okay. A small bundle has been left on the riverbank, twine holding the oil leather closed with swollen knots. The knots holding the pack closed have been swollen together by the mist from the rapids. You attempt to untie the knotted twine agility. Roll 2 extra dice if you have a bladed weapon.
No, but I have a 5, so.
What if you had a bladed weapon? You roll 5 and then roll
2?
2?
2, I'm gonna say 2. That should be plenty.
You sure? You have like 6. You have 5.
Why not go and switch?
I do 1.
I use 1 to make
Okay.
it 3.
What's up? You leaving?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's not cold outside yet. You put on a cardigan.
Too much skin.
The twine unravels to reveal a pack. Yeah.
It's because they don't want people showing skin.
The twine unravels.
All the old ladies having hot flashes. That's what it is.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Try these. The twine unravels to reveal a pack filled with sticks of dynamite and a shredded fishing net. Gain the dynamite common item. Nice.
I'm gonna throw it at the next monster.
It's gonna be
Can
Kristina.
you throw it at Chris and cause him to take damage?
No, just throw it at Kristina.
This
It'll
is
be
called
fine.
dynamite. Okay.
Yep.
Is there a limit to what we can hold?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So that's everyone then, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The fire spreads out of control. Place the fire in a space adjacent to a space
I'll
containing
just put
fire.
it there so you can just
That's what I'm gonna do.
Why would you just put it on the other side of the...
Because I can actually move 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't know if I can move here.
It's Kristina's car.
What? Take mine.
Okay. Which piece?
I don't know. On the counter somewhere, I think.
Okay.
Actually, hold that.
I mean, it's one big space, which is one.
No, I don't
2.
think. I think this yellow line means you can't cross it.
Really? You can't swim.
Let's see. Border. That's what I want. Yellow borders separate adjacent rooms. Okay, that's it. Okay, so it doesn't say. Okay.
It still doesn't make sense why that's yellow and then over here it's gray.
Right. Whatever. So, fire spreads. This Mythos event affects the investigator with the most evidence. So I only have 1. You have 2, I think, Kristina, right? Or do you only have
I
1?
What
have
is
a key
evidence?
and circumstantial evidence.
I have the journal, which is one thing. One evidence, I guess.
No.
Oh, it says evidence
yeah.
on there. Okay.
So then I only have 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we all only have 1.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
Because I have these. Take that.
Wait, what is this?
That was what I spent.
Oh, you spent that one. Okay. As the pieces fall into place, you start to understand that old Whately has made a beast of enormous power and has yet to perfect its presence in this world. As if thinking about it called its attention to you, a great invisible limb bowls you over to the ground, except for 1 damage and 1 horror lore negates.
I should give it to you. So 2.
Okay, so you're good. All right. I'm gonna go get rid of fire this time, guys.
Is all I
Can
do
you?
is
Do
like
I need to get
move-
over to that other side and do that other one?
No. It says I can go.
Okay.
I'm so far away from all what's happening.
Here we go.
Just
3
use, like, your
successes.
2 moves just to get over there.
3 successes. Boom. Okay, so now I can go 1, 2, 3, and all the fire's gone. So that's my 2 actions.
So are you gonna go?
Probably.
Okay, because I
Or
I was
actually-
thinking about doing that.
Why don't you go ahead and then Kristina can actually catch up to us?
Okay.
Because she can go 1, 2, 1, 2, or 2, or whatever. I would come here, Kristina, actually, because Lance will probably be able to finish this area pretty quick. This is just a gun. I wouldn't even worry about
I
that.
already have one, so I don't need to.
I wouldn't even worry about the gun.
Because I have a gun, so I don't need one. Unless you would, if you need a range.
No, I'd rather have just melee anyway. Strength is better for me.
Who needs a
Okay.
gun
And she
when
has
you have
spells. So I think we're actually okay on weapons and stuff. So I would just do the explorer.
Yeah, I'll do the explorer.
Okay, so
Move, explore, then move in.
light leaks out from behind the old mill door. Opening the door to the old sawmill kicks up a cloud of sawdust
monsters.
that makes you sneeze. Discard any explore tokens leading to the sawmill.
Achoo. I sneezed.
It's just weaseling her head
You
underneath
whack
all
A
her.
rusted saw blade has been jammed with twigs and crumpled papers. Place a search token right here.
What are you doing, Evie?
A book has been left on the stone mill floor. Place a search token here.
Mhm.
You can move one space in.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's a need for me to move in because you're gonna move in. And then
I'm
she's gonna
done.
come in.
I can't move anywhere this
Can you
turn.
extinguish the fire?
Yeah. Okay. I'll move in that way. I can at least have that.
Yeah. You might be able to search and leave, is what it is.
Yeah, and then she can come in and get this other one
All right, so Kristina, do you want to go?
if you want to do that.
So I move 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're already moved.
I'm done, yeah.
We're all gonna die.
No, I'm completely fine. I don't know about you.
The fire spreads out of control. Fire extinguished. The air begins to shimmer with heat. The shimmer becomes a glow enveloping Diana Stanley. Diana Stanley suffers 3 face-down damage. Observation negates.
Okay, observation. That's 4.
2.
You can see, you can, yeah, then you won't suffer any damage.
So I'll make it 3.
Okay, but then you flip 3 damage face up.
Oh gosh, I can choose which 3.
Probably just
the
bottom
top, yeah. Look for anything that says like minor injury or no additional effects and just flip those back down.
It says flip 1 horror face up. Everything does something.
That's bad. Okay.
Kristina, goodbye.
It says roll 1 fewer die. If you move more than a single space as part of a move action, flip 1 damage face up. Flip 1 horror face up, then flip this card face down.
Wow.
After you perform an attack action, flip 1 horror face up.
Wow.
So I've got
You got this. You're good
lots
to.
of stuff
You're
happening.
good. All right. Why doesn't Kristina move her 1 movement?
Yeah, go in
And search.
Search it. It'll get some clues so you can get some of that die.
Okay, I'll move into the building. And I'll do the question mark.
Okay. Some small animal has built its nest in the hollow between the saw blade and table.
Snake.
The papers seem to be a list of times and animals. When you notice red smudges in the corners of the page, you realize this is a feeding schedule for something truly enormous. Gain 2 clues. You probably need those.
Yeah. I used all my other ones to have to flip up all these cards.
Okay. And then if you want, you can move a second time. And actually, that wouldn't be bad because isn't it like you flip it for horror face up? Is that what it says? If you
If I move more than a single space, I flip a damage face up.
and you know what that damage card does.
Kills me.
No, doesn't it just
Or-
say you flip your horror face up or something?
Oh yeah, yeah. This
So
one.
yeah, so you already know what it is. If you wanted to move closer to the exit.
Sure.
All right, do it. Nothing happens.
So then I'm technically be like, oh, flip it up, flip it down.
Yeah. All right, Lance.
What do you want to do though?
I'm probably gonna go up to these things.
Go up. Okay. I'll search there. How'd you move again?
Her other damage card is nothing.
The one on top. So if I move more than 2 spaces, as long
Yeah.
as I don't have any horrors, nothing happens to me.
Oh, I thought that we had something that limited your
Yeah,
number of moves.
this limited. It says if you move more than a single space, you have to flip a damage face up. And this damage says
Oh,
flip
okay.
up a horror.
Okay, so you're safe. Yeah, I'll search there.
Okay. So this book is ancient. Its pages consumed by rot. The book is so old and damaged that it nearly crumbles in your hand's agility.
I got this. Oh, maybe. We'll see. 3 successes.
Nice. Delicately turning the pages reveals passages printed in black-letter script and disturbing diagrams of animal anatomy. Near the center, the ink has been carefully scraped off and overwritten with notes. My experiments with base animals succeeded, and now I have knowledge of one beyond. With this power, I can not only bend living things to my will, but can enslave creatures not yet seen by man, gain 2 clues, and then discard the search token.
You have way too many clue tokens.
You jealous?
Apparently. We both had a lot last time.
Alright, and then my turn. I'm going to go...
You should go get that medical evidence.
Yeah, you probably want that, huh? I'll let you guys grab that. Oh, you can't though.
You wanna move
I'm
to
not
the site
done.
thing?
I'm not done though.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like I can move up here because I can move 3. Well, this is 2 for me, just 1, 2, or I can go 1, 2. So I can get to either of these right now.
Well, move me to that next question mark anyway.
Okay. Well, you can move 2, right?
I'm the
That's
candle.
me.
I'm the candle. Yeah.
Okay.
They both have
Yeah,
candles.
I'm just gonna move to
Would-
there.
Do you want to
and
just come up here?
No, I'm gonna get that next turn.
You don't need to. I don't think it's a gun. That's all it is.
Okay.
I think we need
don't
to
they make you drop weapons sometimes?
eventually, but don't you
Okay.
have 2?
I only have 1. That's what I was saying. Get the
But don't
second
you
one.
have a melee?
What's
Your
that?
torch is technically a melee weapon.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I would have dynamite. So.
Don't
And you have
worry,
dynamite.
You can always punch.
Yeah, you can punch. It did 2 damage.
He's so terribly sad.
All right. I'm going to like do this. So this is my first action. That actually will automatically reveal this anyway. The ground slopes steadily higher in this direction. Investigator in the marshland or grove can reveal this area. All right. Out of the forest rises a steep hill capped with a strange circle of standing stones. Discard the side token, and we're looking for the hilltop. It's a square.
Square one. Hilltop.
You can bring this further this way.
No, it's fine. We're in.
Still on
Okay.
camera.
We'll just
I
have to
did a
zoom, we'll
good
just have to zoom it
job.
out eventually.
I think that's it. I don't think it expands anymore.
This is about as big as it was last time. So.
Down one side of Sentinel Hill is a dark streak, as if death drew his finger through the grass there. Place a search token here.
Death touched the ground.
In the center of the ring of standing stones is an altar. Place something upon the altar. Something upon the altar is glowing violet. Place a search token here,
I'm gonna go to the altar.
and that's it.
With her old cultist abilities.
Okay, so I've used 1 movement. I can go to the altar right now. What are these things again? Oh, that's violet. That's probably good to go to.
I would say you do the things on the top right, and we'll go. Or I guess for you, top left.
Okay, so I've gone 1, 2.
'Cause you
I'm gonna
and
search.
then go to the corner or something.
All right, violet light wavers beneath the marsh water. The water is murky enough that you cannot see what is producing the light. Without bringing the object to the surface, you hesitate for an instant before plunging your hands into the cold water's will test.
It's gonna be a snake.
Is it? I'm scared. Those snakes are deadly. Okay, 2 successes. Your stomach twists when your fingers tangle in the slimy grip beneath the water. Suffer 2 face down horror.
So you wasn't successful.
I'm almost dead.
Well, not dead, just.
I'm almost crazy like Kristina.
Yeah. Turn the
I
clock.
told everybody you crazy.
You draw forth a silver locket streaming muddy waters and strands of swamp grass. When you clean it off, the glow fades, and you see that the same key glyph you saw in the dungeon is carved into the into the back of the locket. Gain the cult sigil unique item and 1 clue.
So you grabbed a necklace from the market.
Yeah. It looks pretty.
Styling.
All right. Zebulon ducks under low-hanging branches to get a closer look at the destruction around Sentinel Hill. Move Zebulon over here. This is gone.
You still have one more move.
It is a shame to see these woods terrorized like this. Seems like old Whately must be strengthening whatever beast he made to do this. The sooner we face them both, the better. We should be close now to the end.
You still have one more move action.
Yeah, I'm going to use it to go here. Which is technically the space with this. Alright, so I'm done. And that's everyone then, right?
Wait,
I didn't do anything.
I haven't. That was all like your first turn.
No, I went after you guys. I thought you guys did the searches and stuff. Because you moved 2 to go here. From here. So Kristina hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, Kristina hasn't gone yet.
Okay, so Kristina, are you moving out?
Yeah, I want to go get that evidence.
This one?
No, that.
Okay, well you can't make it.
What she can do?
But do you want to do the 2 moves?
Yeah.
1, 2, and then.
Oh no.
And then 1.
She's like, you should shuffle them and decide what to.
Nice. That's going to be good, actually. You can actually do that twice, too. You can pick it up and then use it right away to discard one of them.
Right now?
No, on your next turn.
Next turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And that
Now time
will
to.
discard
Yep.
the wounds.
Now Mythos.
All right, so now we're... The sky above flashes and splits open. This Mythos event affects the investigator in an outdoor space with the highest health. I have 6
I
left.
have 5.
I have 2.
Okay, so...
Not me.
With a shattering crash, a bolt of lightning streaks to earth and strikes you. Suffer 4 face-down damage. Strength negates.
Are you dead now?
No, I'm good. So I got 2. So I suffer 2 face-down damage. The heat and light from the blast is overwhelming. You and each other investigator within range becomes dazed. So that's everybody.
I cannot become. Well, I can't become stunned. So
Okay.
dazed is the same. It's different.
No, it's different, yeah.
Yeah.
Then each other investigator in your space suffers 1 face down damage. No one else is in my space. Oh yeah, Kristina's in my space. Here you go. Nice try. Nice try avoiding it.
Do I flip it up?
No, it's face down.
Oh, we all take a daze, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yep, we're all dazed. Here you go. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Alright. Now it's our turn. Kristina, why don't you go and heal yourself?
Yeah, do that first. So we,
That's picking that up?
Yeah.
So,
that's one action, right?
Yep.
And the second one,
you
use it.
Well, that's picking up as 1, and then as an action you can do that ability now.
face down damage. Okay, so
It's
I'm gonna
gone.
get rid of this.
Yep.
Because it's scary. And then do you get rid of that, or can you use it over and
No,
over?
you can use it again.
So here. Should I do this?
That you did
Or,
2. You did your 2 actions.
I picked it up and then used it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get that thing in the middle. Or
I would
what-
not yet.
What?
That's probably like the end game.
What's the thing to the side of the middle?
That said, there's something with like some like weird track of some death thing. I'm gonna go get this one. I'm just gonna do
Yeah.
that now.
Okay.
Some of the trees in this copse have been bent or broken along a path, but something has been discarded just outside of the destruction. The heavy trunks of the spruce trees have been snapped and bent as if a tornado ran through this portion of the forest. At the edge of the destruction, you find a tool covered in some sort of gray slime. Gain the machete. That's not worth it. But now I do have a machete. That's cool, I guess. What am I looking for this one? Alright. So that's 1 move, and I am gonna move into the space, but I can't do anything here.
And I'll go ahead and I'll move to the other question mark with 1 space and then search it.
There's a perfect dark line from the top of Sentinel Hill to its base where no grass has grown.
Oh yeah, there's a finger of death thing. Yeah.
The streak of dead grass is still wet where the blood of countless animals has flowed from the circle of standing stones. Gain 1 clue. Okay.
That's it. I just get a clue.
We're ready to go.
Alright, I got 7 clues, guys. And then I guess move me into the set
Okay.
with you.
And that's it?
Yes.
You hear a cracked voice screaming into the night. Yeah, yeah, so thought, yeah, yeah. That's real words on here.
Oh my god.
Behind the voice, you hear something else echoing off the trees. A moaning that seems to come from everywhere at once. Each investigator in an outdoor space suffers 3 horror lore negates.
Oh my god.
Good thing I get 5 dice.
Oh yeah, I'll go. Here we go. What's my lore? Like 2? 3. Alright, all successes. Boom! All successes. And since I suffered no horror, I gain 1 clue.
Here's the other die. Okay. Kristina.
So how many successes do I need?
3.
Oh, 3 clues. Well, you can make 2.
You can make it 2. That's still better than nothing.
Okay, fine. 2.
Is it flip face up
It's
or?
face up, yep.
No additional effect. Flip it face down.
Boom.
So you're gonna get one that makes you look at it back and control back and forth, or do you get rid of all those?
Yeah, I have 1 wound that makes me look at a horror, but they're both
Yeah, it does nothing.
And so I'm using my lore, or what is it I'm using?
lore.
Lore.
3 when attacking. Okay, so. Or should all these days be gone now? Or no, wait, we got it. Never mind. No, I'm out.
No.
We get rid of it after this turn.
Wait, so technically I couldn't spend my clue.
I think no, that was the last turn. That was from my Mythos event. I thought.
So we didn't.
Wait. When did we get those?
Right before we started.
Go back
Okay,
to
then no. Actually, so I do take 1 then. So I lose. I have this clue still,
Yeah.
and I do take 1 face up horror then. So I'm actually insane.
And then you have.
Afraid nerves doesn't matter.
I didn't make it even with spending it, so I had to take.
But you would have taken more than just the 1.
No, but she can only do. It's her ability. It
My
says.
ability says if I was
okay,
more, I
okay.
just take 1.
Okay.
Okay, I'm insane.
Join the club.
Yeah, the Cool Kids Club.
I need some wounds up. Let's stop with all this 4 nonsense. I've got 1, but I can't, so I get 3 face ups.
What was that?
You
Yeah.
never had nothing.
So the first one, become mesmerized.
Nice.
Alien, take my body. Is that it? Is that the second?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yes. Second one is suffer 1 additional face down horror.
Are you insane now?
No, I'm 1 away. And then flip this card face down. And the last one is drop 2 random items, flip the face down. Because every one of those is an item.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, like, I'd have to spend an item to.
Yeah, turn it. Yeah, well, you can spend 1 action to get everything in your space.
Oh, okay.
So you will be able to do 1 to get everything back.
So I drop the torch and the dynamite in that center spot. Okay. So that's
When an investigator drops this card, there's a fire in the space.
yeah. So what's going on now? What was all that? Because we.
That was the Mythos event. Yeah.
Okay.
Echoing through the night, you hear Yog-Sothoth, who exists outside of time, aid your followers. The cult is growing stronger and bolder with every minute. A monster bearing the twisted appearance of an old, weightly creation slips free if the forest shadows spawn a night gaunt, as indicated. Do I have those? Yes. Kristina, is this another one of your friends?
Another goat.
Your pets?
Yep.
It was the greatest fear in all the world.
right. Oh, snap. Beer Bosch. Did I say it was Hanabi? Oh, yeah, I left that thing up. That's all good. Beer Bosch with the $5 subscription. What a baller. All right. So we have the Night Gaunt as indicated. The Night Gaunt moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. Then it attacks the investigator in its space who has suffered the least damage. So we're 1, 2,
we're
3.
away. She's 1, 2, 3.
Nope, she's 2. Your friend.
Of course.
Your friend is here.
Every single monster has come to me.
Cultist.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? You're the cultist.
Hello, reform cultist. Remember me. You summoned me. You created me.
Yeah, here you go.
I'm your Frankenstein.
Okay, it's attacking you. The creature's long barbed tail whips towards your neck.
Have these anymore.
Agility, 2 successes.
Are we still dazed?
Yes.
'Cause I thought.
Oh, wait.
I don't think so. 'Cause
At the end of your turn, no. We were no longer in a turn.
Yeah,
Our
we
turns were done.
Yeah, our turns were ended. I was like, we've had this for a while.
Yeah.
So it's agility.
Wait a minute then. Am I dead?
Well, you're not dead yet.
When we
Yes,
rolled the
sir.
dice, what was that a part of the mythos or was that an action?
That was part of the mythos. That was all mythos.
Then
so we all.
no, then we were no longer dazed because it's at the end of our turn.
So I could have used 3 of these on my 3 clues
Yes.
to not take any horrors,
Yes.
which means I lose 4 horrors because it made me draw an extra one.
And I'm also at
Those-
4.
These are the 4. I
So I'm
drew.
actually not insane.
I'm just gonna put them here. And then, so you could have used whatever.
She only took
But
1
but
anyway.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Okay.
So I had 4,
So I used these 3 for that.
and I had what was mine? Hold on. I had 1 face up. Maybe I didn't.
No, you know what they all are.
Fight. Use your will. Fight.
Well, I still have to use 1 less dice.
Okay, I don't know what they are, so I'm gonna just shuffle and draw 4. Because I only took the okay. All right, so I'm like this. All right,
What
nice.
Am I rolling?
Agility, 2 successes.
Nope.
You have that thing that lets you do the once per round, right?
Fine. 1 success.
Oh, it didn't matter. I thought it was all of them. All right, so you still fail. If you fail, you feel the sharp appendage rend your flesh, suffer 2 face down damage, and become dazed.
What are your days down? What do you have to flip those up?
No.
Oh, this one's.
You just take 2 face down.
Thought it said flip.
No, you take 2 face down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not dead yet. You're good.
No, not yet.
We're not wounded yet.
Like this.
You're
Okay.
insane. But
And then you're dazed. Here you go. You can have that again.
just don't forget, you can use this to get rid of.
Okay, so we all resolve a horror check against this guy.
3.
The creature's very presence seems to bleed color from the world. Suffer 3 horror will negates. Okay, so 1 horror, it's face up.
1 additional face down.
Let's see if I'm insane.
Well, I need to take another face down.
Oh, I'm not.
I
All right.
only get 1 dice.
Only 1 die. And you take all 3.
Are you dead?
No, she's got.
I'm
She has
insane
6.
and
Don't put her at. That would put her at 5 if she doesn't get a draw an extra one.
You're almost dead. Wait, was it face down though? I
so
forgot.
if you get 2
I'd face-
insanes,
I'd-
you die.
Yours was face up, right?
And
Yeah,
I-
but they're all face up.
Yeah, I faced up.
She's dead. Calling it.
No effect, discard
Okay.
this card.
Oh!
Nice.
Becomes stunned, then discard this card.
Oh.
And no additional effect. Flip this card face down.
Wow, you got lucky.
You got really lucky.
Dang.
All right, so that was all mythos.
Yep.
Okay. Now,
Oh wait.
So-
So wait, there was also supposed to be fire that spread.
oh, okay,
We can put it like back here.
okay. How do you?
I guess we could do
only
this
get
last
one
search token.
action.
Can you toss the dynamite? Or can you just place it where you are?
It says in a space within range.
So
Flip this card and
where's-
place it
where's
in a
it?
space within range.
What is range?
3 spaces.
Okay.
You're gonna blow up that monster?
I'm thinking like I could pick it up and then just place it, and then by the time our turn's over, he would be dead.
Let's just
I
see
don't
what
know.
this search. I'm doing this. I'm doing the
Yeah.
search token thing. The altar is a solid slab of white river stone, but the center has been worn into a bowl. Around the edges are glowing purple runes that seem to swirl and move before your eyes. An investigator can tap to attempt the puzzle using lore, only if you have at least 2 evidence. I have 2, so I can actually do this. But I only have like 3 lore, so technically Kristina should be here. But
I only have 1 evidence.
yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do it. Oh god, no! These are the worst. Okay, so I get to try this 3 times. I'm doing all greens. Okay, no greens. I'm doing all yellows. 3 of them are yellows.
We've been over this, Chris.
I'm gonna do yellow, 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 blue. Whoa! Pod champ.
Yeah.
The symbols circling the altar flares bright white, and the very ground of Sentinel Hill begins to tremble. Fractures in the altar begin to form, spiderwebbing out from the center. Something seems to be embedded inside the altar. An investigator can tap to attempt the puzzle using strength only if you have 3 evidence. So I can't do that anymore because I only have 1 evidence, so we can't do that anymore. It's another action. So, who has good strength?
You've unlocked it. I've got 3.
Not me, I have 3 minutes.
Do you have any evidence?
Yeah, I've got an old journal.
Okay, I'm going to, so I can't do this. So as my second action, I'm going to drop 2 evidence on the ground.
Okay.
So you can pick it up and then
Pick a ball.
attempt the puzzle.
Okay. So my turn then.
Yeah.
I'll pick up everything on the square. Toss the dynamite. Okay. Then I'll I guess do the whatever that
Okay.
is.
Oh, it's a slidey puzzle.
Do I have
So
like, only
it's-
certain moves?
Yeah,
based
so
off
your
of-
strength,
We got 3 strength.
and you can those count as extra puzzle steps. So you just like slide it around and try to get this to.
How do I wait? There's no There's no place to.
They
slide.
just
They swap?
swap. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's supposed to be solved in 3 moves.
Well, he
Well, I know that
It
that's
saves.
a corner.
It
This
saves.
must be a corner. Is my thought. So that's gonna go here. So
Okay.
that actually works. Then this is gonna be,
That actually looks like it lines up. No, almost. Yeah. Yep.
and then that's there.
This is on that side. Or
This is.
wait, actually, don't
this
do it
is-
yet.
That's here.
Yeah, actually, that'll be good. I think that might do it. Almost.
And then this swaps with that. No. This goes to the middle. That was my 3 moves. Oh, wait, well, no. 4th move.
Boom.
Okay, so that's gone.
All right. With Sentinel Hill shaking around you, you clear away enough of the stone to reveal several wrought iron keys and trails of black powder. As soon as your fingers brush against one of the keys, a great clap of thunder startles you, and the altar splits in 2. Gain the ritual components, unique item, and 1 clue.
Ritual.
Ritual components. And then discard this search token.
All right, so that's that. Now we gotta. So I'm done.
Yep.
Kristina's turn.
Well, hold on. With a crash of lightning, a thin man appears atop Sentinel Hill. He snarls at you. You fools! Now no one can control it. I was so close. Spawn a wizard is indicated. This is Old Whately. Oh, you're a wizard, Whately. Technically, I think this old man is a wizard. He doesn't look very wizardly, though. Kristina, can you comment on this guy's affiliation?
He's my friend.
Wow! When the light fades, Zebulon sprints up the hill to confront his relation, looking far younger than his white hair would suggest. So Zebulon is now also in our space. You hear Zebulon shout under a peal of thunder, "What was done by Whately hands, let Whately hands undo!" He reaches for old Whately at the same time as Sentinel Hill disappears in the flash of a sudden lightning raining down on the forest. You hear the screams of horrible creatures all around you. Discard all monsters. See, we killed this guy for you. Don't worry. When the air finally clears, Sentinel Hill stands empty. Both old Whately men nowhere to be seen. Oh, okay. So he's gone. A terrible howl echoes off the near trees, building to a crescendo of pain. The night air seems to... Oh, wait, this guy's actually gone too because he's a monster, technically. A terrible howl echoes off of the near trees, building to a crescendo of pain. The night air seems to draw together into tentacles the size of tree trunks, wriggling around a human face large enough to eclipse the full moon. It seems to be weakened by the evidence you hold. Spawn the Dunwich horror as indicated. Oh, God.
I'm just glad I'm not close to that.
Wait. So that dude cleared the monsters to make a big super monster?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Nice. And it spawned all the way back here, right?
No, it spawned next to you guys.
No, it's back here by Kristina. Way back here. Holy moly.
How do these fit? Oh, wait, I see it. I got it.
It fits poorly. That's what it is.
Okay, so Kristina, can you comment on this guy and your affiliation with it?
That one... I heard about it from a friend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately, I have no...
With the experiment disrupted and Zebulon gone, it will be up to you to defeat old Whately's creation.
Just Kristina, not us. We're leaving.
Yeah. Okay, how much health does this guy have? 21.
Okay, he moves 2 spaces, right?
Well, he doesn't. He just stays here right now.
You know, what I'm saying is he's going to move 2 spaces,
Can I
right?
do my single action and
Yeah.
either
You can wait.
make you guys focused or
Yeah, you
attack it?
What does
still
the
have it.
poison mist do? Does it have to be 1 space away?
It just says in an adjacent space.
Adjacent, yeah, so she's not adjacent.
Am I within range of you?
You are within range of us, yes.
So I want to make you focused.
Oh,
Does it 1 person though, or both?
You or another investigator. So just 1 person.
What does the focus do?
That's what lets you convert all of your search things into successes when you roll it.
But would you have to do that when we do it?
No.
It just
No,
gives you
it
the
gives
card?
you the card to become
Oh,
focused.
okay. I'm going to be doing damage because I have, like, ranged weapons and stuff.
Yeah, and you're going to be able to throw that dynamite at it too.
Yeah. So do you want to give it to me?
Sure.
Oh, crap. I was supposed to turn this up at the end of my turn.
Well, it's fine. Just do it now.
Wait. It's not. Well, I
When
guess
did,
when she's done, I'll flip it up.
when did you get it?
This turn.
During the mythos or during the...
I got it during the mythos.
Then we haven't... This is still the same...
Yeah,
same mythos phase right now.
Well, don't worry, I'm stunned.
Oh, wait, no. You would have
No,
flipped it after you did the puzzle.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was the end of
Yeah.
that or that. So it says move 2 spaces away from another random investigator. Which how do I You make it a random investigator.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, it was me.
So I would have moved to this direction toward me. So
Or that way. Just any way away. You can move anywhere.
Forest.
yeah, I'll go to the forest top right. Yeah, that one.
Alright. What's happening right now? Oh, okay. So we're done. So wait, that was your action. And okay, so Kristina's going now.
Yeah, so that was the end of my turn. Now Kristina's one turn.
Should I
is-
still make you focused? Or should I make Chris focused?
He's probably gonna walk into my space, I'm assuming. And I'm gonna attack it with my heavy weapon, my pickaxe. Move to me. Okay, so I'm focused.
Yeah. Well, does she just give you the card, or does she?
She has to do her spell effect now.
Okay.
But yeah, I get this focus card. What does it do?
Your own memories flash before your eyes. Book, so lore to.
So
I have to
you,
roll?
yep. Nice.
Okay. You realize that one of your memories is relevant to the case. Gain one clue. Discard this card.
Draw another one.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so now we're going to the mythos phase.
I'm glad I'm away from that thing now.
Every person and object you can see is suddenly surrounded by a nimbus of silver light. The mythos event affects each investigator in an outdoor space.
Everybody.
Yep.
All of us.
Gravity seems suspended and you begin to drift toward the sky. Then the light flickers out and you go crashing down to earth once more. Each investigator suffers 1 face down damage.
No.
I'm not stunned and dazed anymore, right?
Right, that's gone. Damage, not.
This is gone.
Yep, that's gone.
And then so I draw 1.
Face down damage, not horror.
Oh, damage.
Just
Face
one
up or
damage?
down?
Face down. Yep, just 1.
So
Are you dead?
No, I have one more card.
Oh,
to
you're-
get
you're
you
before-
need
good.
to use your next turns just to heal yourself. Like, don't do anything else. Just
Well, now I can do more than one action.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we might be able to, if we're able to get like close to killing it, you might be able to just finish it off too.
I don't know how much dynamite attacks for, but it's got to be a lot.
Okay, here we go.
If you succeed in rolling.
The
Right,
dunnage
it's just
horror
an
moves 2
action.
spaces towards the nearest investigator. So yeah, it's coming to my space.
Can't even fit in your space.
All right, then it attacks me or an investigator in an adjacent space, which no one's adjacent.
Attacks you.
Okay, crying out in a 2-human voice, the thing reaches up to the sky above and up and through the spaces between. Suffer 2 face on horror. I'm insane.
So now you finally get your actual insane card.
Yep.
So it didn't physically attack you. It just mentally attacked you.
Yep. This one.
So it could be really weak. Just
Okay.
weird.
Then it comes crashing down upon you, and an endless avalanche of twitching, segmented flesh suffer 3 damage. Nice. Strength negates. Oops. I'm also dead.
Or wounded.
Yep.
That just means you can do 1 action per turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. Is there a wounded card?
Yep. You cannot perform the... Oh, I can't perform the move action more than 1 each round. That's it. So I could still do 2 actions. I just can't move more than
But
1.
your movement is still 3.
Yeah. Okay, what's
and
my...
And you're... Is that... Oh, wait, you haven't even gone yet. Okay, good. I got a strategy here. So don't... Let me go first.
Alright. Each investigator resolves a horror check within range, so that's everybody.
Oh, I guess it tells us.
Yep. The thing's unearthly wailing sends you stumbling blindly through the trees, slipping and falling as you sob with terror. Suffer 2 face down damage and 3 horror. Will minus 1 negates.
I get 0 dice.
You
So I
take
get
all
a
of that then.
success,
So you could choose to get rid of 1 face down damage or 1 face up horror.
I don't have a face up horror, so I get rid of 1 face down damage.
Okay.
And then do I take anything? I don't.
No, so you're suffering. You're taking 2 of these and 3 of these, but you can get rid of 1.
Oh, I'll get rid of one of the. Well,
The face up horror.
5. Yeah, I'll get rid of. I'm getting how many of those?
2 of these, 3 of these. Oh no, sorry. No, yeah. 3 of these, 2 of these. So I was.
Yeah, I'll get rid of 1 horror.
Okay, so these are face up,
All right,
and these are face
those
down.
are face down. Okay.
Are you insane yet?
So
Oh, here's your 3 and 2, Christina.
You sure
whenever
you
you
want me to?
end
Wait, I only
your
get
turn
one
within
horror.
range of another investigator,
Oh, okay,
flip
true.
1 horror face up. No.
So you're
effects.
dead, right? You're wounded.
Yeah.
Okay, so just get rid of all of your.
Even the ones that are face up.
Yeah.
I get paranoia, so whenever I end my turn within range of another investigator, I flip 1 horror face up. 7. I'm 1 horror away from insanity. Okay. So and then your turn. You got to do.
Yep. Will -1, so 3. Nothing. Nice.
You take 3 and 2.
If I gain 2 horror, then I'm dead.
Become righteous. Nice.
What does righteous do?
Something good.
It's a good thing. You randomly got a good thing from being.
It says once per round you can convert a search to a star, and when I suffer 1 or more horror, discard this card. I'm doing that right now, apparently. Alright, this goes, yeah. So this is discarded. And then this one says no additional fict. So I'm 2 and 2. Okay. Now we can kill this guy.
Okay, I'll go first. My first action is to throw dynamite, use an action to light the fuse and toss the explosive on the space you and that thing are.
Okay.
You're gonna explode.
Flip this
Chris.
card and place it within range. At the end of the investigator phase, each investigator in this space or an adjacent space suffers 8 damage.
Yes.
And each monster in those spaces suffers 10 damage.
Yes. So hopefully, it can't move more than. Well.
No, it's at the end of our phase. It doesn't move. Doesn't matter.
Oh, good. Okay, so all you got to do is run away. So that's what I'm trying to do here.
What if you can't evade it?
Yeah,
You should be able to evade it.
you should put.
Sacrifice.
It's already out, so it's gone.
I'm going for it.
Um,
I'm attacking it.
That's it. He has to die. You got the card where he has to die before
It's all good.
to win.
Insanity card.
Yeah. I will have my gun. I could shoot it to try and get it down because I don't know how high of a. Well, I don't want to Can we know what his life is?
It's 20
Where's-
something.
Or it's 20 something? Okay, then I will use my .25 automatic to do it. Well, what does it say when it in range of another investigator? Is it that 3?
Wait, what do you mean?
I have a horror which says I get a face-up horror if at the end of my turn I'm within range of another
So if you're within
investigator.
3 spaces of us,
So I can't.
you're probably taking it.
So like 1, 2. Yeah, I can't do anything right now. So I will attack it with my firearm, and I'm in range, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do that. So I'm attacking the big guy. So you have to do the thing on the thing.
What? Yeah. What are you attacking with?
My firearm.
Firearm. You scramble upwards looking for a clean angle for a desperate shot at the thing's most sensitive spot. Agility +1.
If it's already 5.
You can still. You are 6 still.
Okay, so I roll 5.
Yeah,
I
and
roll
just
1.
yep.
So 5.
Roll another one real quick before. Okay, so
So
you can get 2.
Yeah, so I do 2.
Oh wait, okay. For each evidence you have, you can re-roll 1 die.
And I've got 4 evidence.
So you can re-roll. I would just re-roll those 3. Well, okay. No, you have to do like re-roll the 3.
The likelihood of me not. Yeah.
Okay, so 2 more.
Yeah.
The monster suffers damage equal to your test results, so you can spend the 2. Yep. And so that's 4 damage to it.
4 on top of
Nope,
the
just
base?
4.
Or it's just 4?
Just 4.
Okay.
Okay.
So those are my 2 turns. So
Yep.
who wants to go next? You want to heal yourself? Well, no, you don't want to heal yourself because you're wounded. So, do you want to heal?
She can just attack now.
You
I
could,
could poison it.
Can't you like just move freely now too?
but she should probably heal one of us or something with something, right?
I can perform a move action once. Yeah. I mean, I can move and I can use my poison mist. These other things I don't need anymore.
But you could give it to another investigator. Oh wait.
But
Do you still have the heal thing?
I can remove damage from an investigator if they're within range. But why wouldn't I just poison mist?
Because you could do both.
So do I have to move closer to be able to?
Well, you're still in that same space, and range is 3
So
spaces.
then
Yeah.
I'm going to try my spell.
Okay.
With will. So
Well,
it's attack with
You're
spell.
attacking. Okay. Wait, is it within range for the poison mist?
In an adjacent space.
So
Oh,
you're not.
adjacent.
You have to be adjacent.
So then I'll move.
Oh yeah, because you can back out because you get 2 moves per move turn.
But I only get 1 because I'm wounded.
Yeah. No. That's still. You can only do 1 move action. You'd be able to move out if you
So
wanted.
you can
to.
move 2 spaces, not 4. is what
Yeah.
you're saying,
Okay,
yeah.
so moving.
Okay. You're using a spell.
Mm-hmm.
As the arcane words reach your lips, you find yourself alone, standing before a swirling black portal. You try to work up the courage to pass through it. Will 2 successes.
2 successes. On
At least
will.
I get to use both dice.
Wait, you have the ability. You can do it.
Yeah, you can make one
So I'll
thing.
use this
And your
then
card.
Switch it.
Yeah, the card. Okay.
If you pass, you howl and charge through and find yourself back where you stood. The howl is still issuing from your throat as black energy arcs to the creature before you. The monster suffers damage equal to the spell's damage plus your test result.
So it's 5.
5.
Okay. Then flip the spell you attacked with.
The gas clings to your enemy's skin, causing it to bubble and blister. The monster suffers 1 additional damage.
Boom.
Nice.
All right, and then you get a new one.
Hmm?
Okay.
This one,
Poison mist.
poison mist.
All right.
And then you have another move action.
So
Yeah.
I'll move out.
Or a move point is what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, point.
All right. I'm going to point this out right now. That this game victory will be mine. Solo. But I'm not going to because that's lame. But, so I'm just telling you my insanity condition is I only win the game if the investigation is not complete. So what I would do is I'm going to pick up the dynamite and move here. Conveniently adjacent to all of
Can
us.
you pick up dynamite?
Yeah, it's just an item card.
Oh.
So he was the traitor.
I was the traitor,
His
effectively.
insanity. His insanity.
Me and
Or-
Kristina
or
would
is
both
it-
die.
Do you know what mine is? No.
Well,
So
my
we're both
adjacent
the-
card would do damage.
No, so you actually would be okay because you would only become wounded.
Mm-hmm.
But we would be dead, and you would have to solo this guy.
All right, let's do it.
Just know that that's what would have happened. I'm actually not going to do that because I don't like some of these insanity cards.
Yeah.
But just know, victory was assured for me.
I could technically just keep running around and shooting it, and
It would chase you and probably kill you.
yeah.
That's why we all took 4 and 2 or whatever.
Well, the thing is, it can only move 2. I can move 2 and then stay in range. So, but in the mythos, every
Yeah.
turn, that's gonna be the other thing. Yeah.
Okay, doesn't matter because I am going to still sacrifice
So
myself
for the
here.
stream, Chris won.
Yeah,
But this is
Victory.
This is version 2.
victory is assured. I'm attacking this dude. I'm going hard too. I'm gonna take this dynamite damage because I'm going twice. I'm gonna pickaxe it once.
All you need is 4 more damage.
Heavy weapon. No, it needs 11 more damage.
If it's is it 24 or 25? Because it'll do
It's
5.
21. It's 21.
Oh, 1. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, 21. It's already. It just needs 1 damage.
It's at 10.
Yeah, that does 10.
Oh yeah. I was gonna move it away from it. I would have moved it 2 spaces
Yeah, I know what you're
away.
saying. I'm just saying that it does
Yeah.
10 to the monster, so you just need to kill it. Hit.
Yeah, see, we're all good. Oh, okay, so I don't even have to die. You channel all of your fear and aggression into one powerful swing. Strength. 1 success. All right,
And
I
you
can.
roll
I
no
can
successes.
do this, guys.
Oh, so many successes.
Okay, so 4 successes. The sound and feel of the impact brings a crazed smile to your lips. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus your test results. So that's 4 plus 3. Okay. Continue.
You could technically still move the dynamite one space away.
No, I'm gonna.
Well, you already got. Yeah, that would take.
I'm gonna kill this monster without dynamite. I'm doing it. I'm using my second action to attack.
And then suicide in glory.
Is that
Because you're
count?
insane.
Kill yourself?
No, I didn't have to be dead. I just had to make everyone lose. Like we had to lose the game.
Yeah.
You search the creature's form for a soft or vulnerable part that could be partially weak to the crushing weight of your weapon. No observation. No. I can do this, guys. I need 2 successes. I got 0. Oh, I lied. I focused. Good thing you gave that to me. This goes here. So these are 2 successes. If you pass, you bring your weapon to bear on what appears to be a previous injury. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus your test results. 1, 2, 3, 1. Done. Dead. The hulking abomination screams to the stars, enraged at the mortal blow you have dealt it. The investigation is complete. So this guy's dead. We didn't even need the dynamite.
And then Chris blows up in a.
That's happening right here.
A bolt of lightning cracks out of the sky at that point,
Just lights the dynamite.
splitting the ground open where the beast stood. When you regain your sight, not only has the horror vanished, but there is no trace of the strange cult. You convince yourself that they could not have survived, that the power surrounding Sentinel Hill has dissipated. Dawn rises silently as you leave the standing stones over Dunwich and return home. You invest in a good guard dog, one that can bay loud and long should the abomination return.
That's smart. That's smart thinking.
Since they can manipulate animals,
Yep.
just put a dog out there.
Yeah, all good. All right. So we won, but technically I had a very good chance of winning by myself. What was yours, Kristina?
It was normal. No effect.
Oh, dang.
It
That's
really
an
was
easy
normal.
one. He was like, oh, easy sauce. Yep. The first one I had, I was ready to do also.